To new Clemson wide receiver Tristan Smith. If y'all don't mind identifying your name and affiliation prior to asking a question so we can start to get to know you, we'd appreciate it. Y'all fire away whenever you're ready.
Tristan, John Blount, Clemson barrier. I guess how would you say the adjustment has been thus far?
So far, my adjustment here has been pretty good, being that I'm an older guy. So, coming from a previous D1 school and just, I know how to adapt, and moving around from JUCO to FCS to, FBS. So, just really getting here and just being around some of the guys already and just building a relationship with the guys and stuff, it was pretty normal to me. So, I guess, I would say the bond I built, Antonio, all the receivers, really the whole team, Cade, it's been really quick, so it's been really good for me.
You're talking about being a veteran guy.
Yes, sir.
What do you feel like that brings to the room, just being another experienced guy who's been a lot of places? What can you share and kind of add?
Really just how grateful everybody should be. Being that some of the guys in the receiver room, they only know Clemson, so it's really just good to show them that, not every place else has, meals like this, or not every place else has the Paul Journey program. So really just, showing the guys that, everybody journey different. So you should just be grateful, because, just different people come from everywhere. That's how it's been, just with the guys and stuff.
Aaron Carter of Greenville News. I think during some of the open practices, Coach Gallo was kind of helping you one-on-one on the sidelines. I guess how impactful has he been for you and your growth so far this spring practice? Oh,
Coach Gallo, he's been really impactful. He be on me. I'm used to one coach coach me at a time, and when I got here, it's 4 coaches coach me at the same time. So he's really, been helping me, because everybody coaches different. So I'm thinking, coming here, some of the stuff I, brought from my other school, I was doing right, but I technically wasn't doing it right. So, and he just corrected some of my flaws and stuff, and just really just trying to help me build my game as a receiver, as a complete receiver. So, Coach Galloway and really all the whole coaching staff has been really good, trying to help me be a better receiver and a better leader.
You mentioned flaws. I guess what are some of those flaws you think that you have been kind of improving on so far this spring?
Really just my stance. I've never played on the right side of the ball. I always played on the left side of the ball my whole life. So I really don't know how to run routes, as I would say, on the left side. I'm not really comfortable with running routes or how to line up, or getting low in my stance because I'm a taller guy. But they do a really good job, every practice, before practice and after practice, just putting us through drills to get us comfortable with, our stance to start firing off the ball, just things like that.
What up, Larry Williams, TigerIllustrated.com. What was it like, just the talent, the level of talent here that you joined, sort of for you, just being around it? And
just being around it. It's I've been hearing a lot of people say when you go FBS, even the second string, good, the third string good, and just coming here, everybody's good. All our receivers there, route runners, got great hands, So really just seeing all this is I'm not coming to something where I'm the best player or something like that. It's just I match energies with everybody because everybody's so good. Antonio Williams, he probably the best route runner I've seen, since my time playing football. Brian Wesco, he probably, one of the best route runners. TJ Moore. So really just being around those guys and seeing them run routes, especially at a young age. I wish, that when I was that young, I could run routes, do stuff like that at that level. So.
You still think you could add something, though, just being that boundary presence who can go up and get the back shoulder balls and things like that?
Sir. Yes, sir. I feel really just going up and making a play, when it needs to be made, being a taller guy. So really just a lot of small corners to try to guard me. I could just bring the jump ball to the game, and just making some big plays, impactful plays down the field. I watched Troy Stelato's game, and he made a lot of big plays. And I watched Cole. He made a lot of big plays, just, really coming in and being a role, playing a big role and making plays down the field, blocking for my teammates down the field, and just really just having a good time, winning games and, winning a national championship.
Grisham with TigerNet.com. Just how has it been early on, just immersing yourself in this new offense with Garrett Riley, and just some of the early returns on that through the first week or so of spring practice?
Yes, sir. It's been really, stressful. I don't have a lot of free time on my hands, so really just the free time that I do have, getting my playbook every day, watching film, watching extra film, and sometimes that might not even be enough because with me, I'm new to the CF. I guess it's the radio and the helmet, so I'm not used to getting plays from the quarterback. So I'm used to getting plays from the sideline. So really, just the whole, getting the plays from the quarterback and stuff is really new to me. But I feel like since I got here in the spring, like I did at SEMO, because I struggled the same when I was at SEMO when I got there, just knowing the playbooks, knowing the routes, knowing what spot to be at. But as time developed, through the summer and through fall camp, I became, really known with the plays, and I feel like that's going to be the same way here.
Is it easier when you have play working with guys like TJ Moore, Brian Wesco, who last year were going through that same thing, learning the playbook, learning how to be part of this offense? Is it maybe leaning on them for some maybe advice or just how they got through it and studying?
Oh, yeah. TJ told me he had one of the similar issues because he was a summer guy. He came in summer, and he, had a short period of time, trying to learn the playbook and stuff. And so TJ, he's my really close friend. So I be with him every day. I be at his house every day. We go over film, at his house every day. So he really just been, helping me. And especially since he's a young guy, I'm kind of sort of helping him, too, in a way, just trying to get me to, learn the playbook and stuff and things like that.
Is there what's your weight right now, and is that the ideal? And I'm just curious what the desire is or the hope is long term, sort of by August, what you'd like to be.
Yes, sir. Right now I'm 205, but I want to gain some more weight, but in the right places. I don't want to lose my speed. Being a taller guy, I'm not really a 4'4", 4'3" guy. So really just put on some muscle so I can make those strong contested catches. And we got a great strength staff here, so I know that's going to be done. There's no doubt about it that I'm going to put on some weight here.
Toby Carson, the Tiger, how's it been adjusting to student life as well, jumping right into classes and everything whatnot?
Oh, it's been, I would say it's been really easy, just talking to my professors, going to class, sitting in class, just, I take a sign language class. I've never been a part of nothing like that. So it's really, that was new to me, but as I be in class, as in people just get to talking to me, just making new friends, with the people on campus, the students on campus, the professors on campus. So I feel like it's really been pretty easy. I mean, it's school, so it's school that's going to be the same, everywhere we go. But I feel like the transition been real easy.
Is there anything you're confident enough you can sign language for us right now?
I got a lot. Clemson University, now, see you later, ASL. I know the whole alphabet. Like, I don't know. I can say, I don't know. I'm not fluent in it, but I know a couple things, a couple words. But
Have you had yet a moment on the field you feel like where you saw that you belonged? I mean, in terms of like that you can play at this level with these guys.
Oh yes, sir. I think it was the first day we practiced at the stadium, and we were doing one-on-ones, and I was going against, I think the first rep I went against was Avian Terrell, and he's a great corner, probably one of the best corners I've ever seen. And as I'm going against him, I'm like, I know I got to get in my bag a little bit more, than usual, just to going against a regular guy. But I won the rep. But he's a great corner. I mean, I think the last practice we had, I ran like a circus route, and he jumped the route and picked it off, and I was like, whoa, like I ain't never seen nobody make a play like that in like person. I was just in shock. But really just going against some of these corners, we got some good corners, Ashton, Stroh, we got some, some hungry corners, some hungry young corners. So really I'm getting the best out of every corner. Every corner that's in, I'm getting the best out of them. And I feel like really just going against and competing with them and, making some plays here and there. I feel like I'm not where I'm at. I'm not where I want to be yet, but I know I'm going to get there just practicing with them every day.
Got 2-3 more for Tristan. Go have them.
Just how you kind of built your connection with Cade so far this spring, I guess, how do you guys kind of formulate you guys' relation on and off the field?
Oh, off the field, I mean, that kind of came like natural. So Cade stayed like 2 houses down from me, so I see him leaving the house. He see me leaving the house. We talk, every day. Really just, he's a good quarterback, really just throwing before spring practice even started. We was out there throwing, trying to learn the playbook and really just trying to find places where he could put the ball on me, so I can jump up and get it. Just things like that. And really just, just being around him as a person. He's a funny guy. I'm not going to lie, I was kind of starstruck just seeing him for the first time for real. But, as I got to know him as a person and stuff, he's really cool. He's a really good individual, a really great guy. He's a really great guy, so, yes, sir.
What made you kind of starstruck about Cade when you first seen him?
because I used to play NCAA and I used to play with Clemson, and Cade was the quarterback. So I really knew who he was. I watched a lot of football highlights, so I kind of already had an idea of who he was, and the whole team really. But
One more for Tristan.
I guess talk about appreciation and telling guys about that. I mean, you see like the facility with the slide and stuff like that. What's been the thing that shocked you the most about Clemson and what you get here that you wouldn't get at I'm sure.
everything. It's a lot that I get here with the Paul Journey program, just developing me as a man, off the field, outside of football. Like Coach Sweeney said, he said we just, a team that leads and builds like strong men. We just play football on the side. So it's really just like everything outside of the football aspect. Like the food here is good. The people are always nice every day. Like you would never leave or come in without somebody saying hey to you every day. And really just, when you're down or like when I'm down or sad, I come to the facility, like, because I know I'm going to leave here, happy. So it's like really just being around Clemson, being closer to home, having a, not to be around snow. I haven't seen any snow since I've been out here. But really just being closer to home, the weather, the food, and the people.
All right. Thank you, Tristan.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.